Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups have become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's strong. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a fumble. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Second down after that previous play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who may be the best team in the...
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. action here on first down. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Keeping it on the ground here. Past the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down. Just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an intercept, looking to throw it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down. throw the football. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give him that opportunity.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. There's the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run up the middle. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? Look out, room to run here. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. A deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before they even get to the locker rooms.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got
taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT makes it a 17-7 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession, and they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with the side.
Now here he goes. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground. And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 for that one big play. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal from there. The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
The focus to not only make the catch, but to simultaneously maintain the awareness and body control. A toe tap like that along the side of the end zone, it's poetry in motion.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense comes to the line with the 1st down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. And you can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down play coming up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught, still going inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. It's a nice gain. They move the football over to the 27. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. The back's got it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. They'll run it to the right side. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Running play called on 3rd and short. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Play fake, looking to throw. He finds his man. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. He's looking to throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset. This one could cost them.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Bringing pressure. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Here's the 2nd down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stuck right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. 4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The defense swarmed. Backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing in 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Looking deep downfield with the left. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up. And as we wrap up the third quarter. Check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's another deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield. And this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they... And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on third down. On the move now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback rolling to his right now. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU, as they come roaring back now.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offense offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big
touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession had been an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the run here, lets it go. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And And the Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. As the first down is still going.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Got some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Cruz. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Physical run earns the first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The Ducks will line up on first and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. The freshman brings him down quickly. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's looking deep again. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he throws it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to throw again. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his...
He makes the grab in the end zone. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about just...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Promising start in the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Grab made by the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. The offense going with the hurry out. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. It's a deep shot to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Here we go. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation.
And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ellis. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Louisville. A huge defensive score.
Chris,
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
First down, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown! First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his target. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out for the win.
Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Could take it all the way. And they'll finally bring it. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. A deep shot to the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. Empty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. He steps out of bounds. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.